Hey YouTube, this is Cameron. A little bit about what's been going on. So, I know I said I was going to be making like more about me videos or, talking about like what's going on in my life and um I really haven't been making more. I made the one and I thought that, you know, maybe I would be making more by now, but I didn't. So, yeah. But besides that, I pretty much had a miracle happen to me today. As small as it was, it's like one of those things that like no matter what, like that small miracle or anything like happens when it happens, it's just like you know that God or a spirit or something really cares about your ass or really just wants you alive or around. And for a lot of people, which I'm not trying to say like, okay, you have to believe in religion or you have to believe that there's a spirit, but for a lot of people who like to be in denial and not think that there's anything out there, how can you explain half of the stuff that happens every day? Babies being born, people recovering from diseases, people surviving brutal car accidents. Like, there's things that honestly you cannot say that you don't believe that nothing is there helping. Um, but not getting on the religious subject. Anyways, yeah, I had a miracle happen to me, and I really don't know how to thank God or the Spirit, Holy Spirit, for doing it for me. But sometimes I lose my, faith, and so for me per se, when I see a word or if I see something that means something to me, it's like it means so much because obviously it has to be something that's going to drive me forward and make me want to go on and live this life that I've been put in. And so for myself, I got a tattoo, and a lot of people are like, okay, well, okay, everyone gets tattoos. I mean, it's like you're not like anything, no, nothing's better. And what you got done, is like everybody has had that before. And for me, it's just something to remind me that no matter what happens in my life, that there's always that force, there's always that spirit holding my hand through everything. Even if everything gets bumpy and I feel like, why go on? There's no point. Nobody here to love me, nobody for me to be with, nobody who cares if I'm alive, or everything that you can think of, possibly I've thought of. And so I want to show you guys. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's right there, and it does say faith. And a lot of people were like, okay, well, yeah, it's a cool tattoo, but why get faith? Like, why? It's like people are gonna think of you in a religious light now. Okay, well, to me, people always say I've lost my faith, or I need something to make me feel like my faith is important. Well, if you're questioning your faith or you need something to show you, to me that shows like you have no like, oh, what is that word? You have no like inner like going on. Like you have no inner self like to believe that it will be good. You have to make sure like you tell yourself that things will get better and things will happen to you that will show you that there is some reason why you're here. So why I got this tattoo was to tell me no matter what happens, I can look down at it and I know that faith is going to guide my life. And a lot of people have told me that you can't live your life by faith. Okay, well, I understand that, but it's the only thing that some of us have to go by our life because we're not these perfect people who fall in love and you know have such great times with people and click with people right off the bat. There's some of us who, you know, are a little bit shy and don't really like to get out much because we don't really know how to interact with people, or there's some of us who have had stuff traumatically happen to us in our past, and it's hard to get through that. So I'm kind of going on like 4 or 5 different subjects. I'm sorry. But basically, I got the tattoo for me to know that no matter what happens, that my faith is always going to be guided by me and the Holy Spirit, and that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Um, there's some other things I want to talk about just because it's really bugging me, like to like no limit. Why is it that people have to be so manipulative? Like, does it make you feel like a stronger person when you manipulate somebody? Does it make you feel like nobody is gonna reject you, like everybody's gonna love you because you can control people? Or how about the fact that there's people who hate and kill people who are different and who have different morals and who think differently and who have just never done anything wrong to anybody, but no matter what, they still get ridiculed. And I can honestly say that no, I have not had hate crimes. I've never had like threats or anything like that, but there's been people who said, "Why are you so weird? Why do you like what you like? Why are you into this weird bizarre stuff?" Well, before I would be like, "You know what? You're right. Why am I into it? I mean, it's not normal, so obviously I'm a freak." But now it's like I empower that. I've had people in my life who have told me that no matter what, I'll never amount to anything. I will never be successful in anything, any field, anything like that. I have a job. I work my ass off all the time, trying to save up, trying to start my life in some kind of career path. It's just like stuff like people say can be so hurtful, but you build yourself as a person. It makes you a stronger person that no matter what they say, they can't break you. It just builds into you. It's like a wall, and every time somebody says something hurtful, another brick is being built. But it's not a wall to cover yourself in or to hide yourself. It's a wall for you to know that no matter what happens, that wall will defend you. It will be the shield that you need. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is, for a lot of people out there who are hating on people because they're different or because they have different views on life, look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself if you really have everything great or if your life is really perfect. Because I can tell you right now, I bet you it's not. And most of the people who do those kind of things are corrupted inside and they don't really have anybody to talk to, so they lash out onto others. And how great would it be if our whole world, no matter what race you are or what sex you are or whatever, could get together and actually love each other? Like, how amazing would that be? Could you think about all the death kills that would be gone, or all the sick shit that goes on around the world? I mean, a lot of people fight over money and gold and sex, and it's like, if some of these problems were resolved, then we would have such a greater experience on Earth. It would be a happier experience. So I'm gonna finish up my video because I feel like I've been blabbing a lot now, and it's just something I have to get off my chest when it happens, or I sit there and I go crazy. And so I think I'm gonna be a dedicated YouTube person talking about life experiences, talking about something that has happened in your life, or anything that you would like to talk about. I would like you to let me know. And you can leave it in a video comment or you can leave it as a message. I know I've had some people been telling me that, like, you're a good singer, like, why are you going to be doing this? Well, because yes, I love singing, but I love helping people and I love making people feel amazing about themselves even more. It's something that I've done since I could even remember. It's just been a part of me, and it's not like a community service thing. It's like this helps my soul, like, actually breathe. It helps me be able to say to myself, "You are a good person. You have done so much. Love yourself too." Because there's times when I don't care about who I am or what I've done. I just want everything to go away, and I don't want to deal with it. But